This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I cover social media a lot. I cover Deaf vs. Heard, and Amber Heard posted this picture of her with a horse. Now, it's getting around a bit, and some people are calling out like, the horse is in pain, and what's going on here? Now, I'm going to tell you, I honestly don't know. I've never even ridden a horse before, or rode a horse, or, okay, you guys know what I mean. I've never even been horseback riding, let alone put one of these apparatuses in the horse's mouth. The horse does not look happy. That's for sure. No matter who you are, you could tell that's not a happy animal. What I did hear, though, that a friend of mine was telling me who has some experience horseback riding, and when I say some, I stress that, meaning a lot of experience. They said if a horse is uncomfortable and really in pain, they usually kind of stand up and try to get the rider off of them. Now, I didn't go too deep into conversation with this person, but I'm going to imagine there are levels of discomfort. Like, if somebody who's too heavy gets on a horse, they'll immediately try to throw that person off. If the person is getting crazy and really, violent towards the horse, it'll try to throw them off. If the horse is in discomfort, will it try to throw them off? I'm not exactly sure. Here's an example of one that is correct. Now, you can see an obvious difference there. Basically, this one's just in the horse's mouth, and it looks like it's in no pain, not irritated. And I can imagine if we saw the horse's face and, the whole overall feeling the horse was giving, or I should say the whole overall vibe the horse was giving, it would be better than what we see here. Also, I wasn't totally sure if this was her stable she owns or a stable that she goes to. I assume it's one that she owns on her private property, because you always see the Daily Mail and the Blast and those tabloid type media sources taking pictures, of her in her backyard or whatnot. But I could be wrong on that, so take that with a grain of salt. And also, somebody mentioned to me, did she do it herself or did somebody else do it for her? I can't say. I wish I knew. Either way, she's responsible. It's her horse. So even if somebody else did that to the horse, she should be the one to double check. She should have the expectation to care about her horse. So, if someone did that, she wouldn't just say, okay, it's your fault, it's in the horse's mouth wrong. She's got to take responsibility for that. So, just throwing it out there that we don't actually know if she did it herself, but even if somebody else did it, I'd still kind of say, hey, I wouldn't be comfortable with that if it was my horse. And also, it is now Amber Heard's 35th birthday, which has no actual meaning as far as anything, but that's the news. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think about this. I'm sure some of you out there listening, hopefully, have been horseback riding, no more than me. So this is one of those things where, since I talked to my friend, I'm taking about as neutral of a stance I've ever taken on Amber Heard. But to me personally, it looks like the horse is not happy, and it looks like she could be treating it better. So you guys, of course, plus she has a history of abuse. Just gotta throw that in there. 2009, Johnny Depp. I think, she's got a DUI. So we're not talking about just some random person who was at the stable and maybe made a mistake and caused the horse some discomfort. She does have this little history. Okay. We're done here. But if you're not subscribed, consider it. Red button down there. It's easy. It's free. You'll get more videos. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Wait, shout out to Cindy Bryden, who sent me this. Thank you, Cindy. Now we're really, really done. See you next time.